9-10, one of those players who, if he can elevate his level in the tough matches, it really will propel this team to a title contender. Even though they've been in the grand finals, Major and more recently just over there in Bounty, they still don't have what it takes to hoist that trophy.
I mean, still, it's a far cry from where, you know, Ancient CS used to be.
Oh, precisely.
They're getting further and further up that ladder. And a quarterfinal for them now should be just a nice walk in the jungle.
I think they'll be very happy that they get to play Ancient, picked by 3D Max. Inferno, their choice, and Nuke if we need it. Now, CT side start. And a B execute lined up out the gates. Too fast towards Cave. 3 to pipe up ramp behind the nades.
Oh, Blitz just had his bell rung. And say, Glock headshot at range.
Oh, that's a bad block smoke top ramp.
Oh yeah, that's very exploitable. They can burst into the site. That's if Techno gets nothing. He hasn't. Gravity opens up nicely. Blitz does well to get something off that low HP.
Is that X Factor?
Oh, Senzu. Maka was too aware. Catches him, upgrades to the USP, and catches Mazinho heading Cave. Wow, that's convincing. A very comfortable start to 3D Max's T side.
Okay, well done. See if the Force Buy follows through from the Mongols, or if they decide to take the eco.
Yeah, good awareness from Maka to be catching that smoke, playing around that smoke. He knew not only did he identify it's exploitable, he also identified his opponents can exploit it as well. Very happy with that one. We get into an economical.
Okay, so they aren't going to opt in, but they will stack 8. They've got that flash to work with in the hands of Blitz.
It's always nice when there's a flashbang in a P250. It means that there's a world. I don't think we live in it, but there is a world.
Yeah, and that's always nice to keep the possibilities open. Just going to set the table right now in terms of expectation of the CT side hold. So if any of the nameplate Counter-Strike does come in, be able to understand just why those decisions are being made. Hold up, here with the flash in the fight.
Yep.
Get there in a second.
Getting up. Looks like Senzu's going to try and disrupt as they plant. They start running through. The flash connects.
Okay.
So does Gravity. White screen. He still gets both. No problem. Nonchalant into the start.
All right, well, nice little farm fest there for Gravity. Loves those SMGs. But we will be having the defensive Senzu dealing with B ramp. Techno, the Cave player. Blitz holding middle with either a combination of Mazinho or 9-10, depending on the start. So Mazinho will be the A rifler. Blitz, the in-game leader, tasked with locking down mid, and get an awful lot of output out of him. The man who dodges all bullets, just asked Zywoo. Here we go, first rifle round. So Blitz is going to push A main with the spawn alongside a 9-10.
Yeah, I like this for your first gun. Kind of sets the tone that we could be doing this for the rest of our CT half. And they're not slowing down. They are really quick to this. Lucky body safe by that smoke, but that elbow smoke won't last much longer.
Now, well, do they consider this? Yes, they do.
Oh, Lucky, great awareness. There's the follow-up. 9-10 at least manages to make it a 4-on-4.
Oh, Mazinho's past you, mate. He's past you, mate.
Your back is turned, Maka.
Oh, not traded.
Oh, but Senzu even catches body.
Oof.
Wow, I mean, Mazinho and Senzu have managed to manufacture that.
Look at this. Look how small the map looks, and we have over a minute left on the clock. So even though they were aware that the push was possible, just because the lack of friction they were getting on that mid defense, can't catch that timing window. Very well done for the Mongols on the first rifle round.
I really like the idea of just two-man pushing A main first gun. It's just, someone's going to be responsible now, just crouching under, holding A main push for no reason at a later date.
I've been talking to some of the pros, and a few of them feel that this map is getting a little bit stale in its approach, but I think it's, you know, the details of it, the nuances, which is where you really have to turn your attention. Because, yeah, in terms of the openings, you see it here. Insta doors, insta elbow, insta red, free mid, no cave smokers. The buy has some omissions for 3D Max, but this time they'll be held at bay. It's going to have to be, I was going to say a second timing, but it might even have to be a third at this rate. So negated for now. Oh, Maka searching. He's ahead of the nade.
Yeah, they are just going to contact in. Techno gets spotted out, but the cover is there. Solid collaboration. Senzu and Blitz repel the invaders.
Five v 3, and Deagle and a Mac 10 as part of that 3. But Mongols aren't wasting any time. They stop the play. Now Mazinho steps in.
Oh, he's quick to the draw on that. This is working beautifully. Flawless from the Mongols.
Two very nice rounds back-to-back. That's only one casualty, and you have broken the money as well. So Steam immediately taken away from 3D Max. Now, as touched upon, this used to be a rivalry. I think this year it's been one-way traffic for the Mongols since their ascension to the upper echelons. But in the middle of last year, this was one of the demons that the Mongols had to get past, right? They had some tougher matches against 3D Max. One has continued to climb up the ranks. The other has stalled out. And I guess this gravity changes where 3D Max are hoping to make the difference. There's not too many teams in modern Counter-Strike that have an AWPing in-game leader. I know it's been successful once upon a time. Ooh. Think about Jame. Think about Fallen. Think about Cadian.
Yeah, actually think about Cadian for a second.
Yeah, where is he now? I haven't seen Casper in a while.
He's hanging out with Kenny Esai last time I saw.
Okay.
Yeah, hanging out.
Oh, that's right. They did go to China, played a bit of a show match throughout that tournament break alongside a Nico and Monacy.
Yeah, the Chinese fans, they've definitely got their favorites.
Okay, well, these rounds are rapid, and that's kind of the pace we've come to expect. So Eco was dealt with. Now we're into the guns. AK's equipped.
Sorry, just a ring of my alarm bell. There has been one kill from 3D Max.
Yeah.
One single kill. Has to be different here. Blitz. Look at him go. Look at him go. No fear. Throws caution to the wind, unloads his mag down lane, and kicks up a fuss that leads to Techno and Senzu. Ripping apart 3D Max, torn limb from limb. The CT side are the ones bringing the fight to the offense.
Body, he had some massive plays yesterday, yet to find a frag. Remember this map with the Deagle in hand against Na'Vi? Well, now it's an AK, and it's still nothing. Pushing. Well, they're not afraid of 3D Max, right? And this is one of the things. Mongols have so much confidence within their individual ability, they're all just swinging. I also like their understanding of what to expect from 3D Max earlier. Right? The A-man push sets the tempo, then going into this next rifle round, they're not even worrying about cave. It's like, let's pipe down the B lane. We know they're going to be smoking it off, so if we're going to fight them, it's going to be through middle and it's going to be through B ramp. Let's not get segregated behind smokes. And if 3D Max were hoping to get any momentum from that pistol round victory, that's going to be a whole new conversation. This is where I'd like to see a tactical timeout from Uno before they go into the half buy and then the next rifle round.
So what we're also seeing is Mara's Counter-Strike philosophy on display. This is something Mongols have made no secret of, that every team has its foundation. For Mongols, it's Mara's 20 years of experience that says, if you shoot first, you win.
Yeah, and this is the thing, right?
Logically sound.
It is. It's the 5 headshot strategy with some nuances, right? And I think one of the keys is, oh, well, that's it, we don't speak any Mongolian.
It's nice to hear 910's voice, though.
Yeah, we don't ever really get to hear 910.
No, that might be
as soon as he sees us doing any lobby content, he gets up and starts walking away.
He pieces out.
He doesn't want a bar of us, and that's fair enough. But yeah, through the limited conversations that we can have, it is one of these situations where, you know, we've heard dribs and drabs of, yeah, Mara likes just to focus on the individual. But this is, the problem is, you can put these teams in the categories, but at the top level, you need to be able to do everything. You still have a calling card though, don't you?
Precisely. I think what I was talking to a group of players the other day, and Apex described it as a foundation. Says like, every team has their own foundation, and it's all unique, but then you build layers and layers and layers on top of it. The foundation for Mongols is the 5 headshot.
Yeah, shoot damn hard.
910 starts B with his AWP. He's going to go searching now. Vulnerable to a Deagle headshot, and he's gotten away. Senzu, wow, the AK, it's connecting. Finally, something for body, but I don't know. I don't feel good. Senzu burns them down with the flames, and I'm telling you now, these AKs, it's going to be hard to get them out of their hands.
3 kills in 5 rounds, no plants.
11.
And you know what? He had 75% headshot there until he got that molly kill.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, just don't throw util, mate.
Yep. Keep the nades in your pocket. And this one, bang.
Now this is where the nuance will be necessary for 3D Max. Right, they have their style, but when they lock horns with the Mongols, they all shoot harder. All right, they missed the doors smoke.
Oh, that's really gonna be exploited, Chad. You're right. Maka taking heavy nade damage. There's an opening blitz onto body, but he's going to get run down. He knows it. He knows his... Ooh. Ooh, using the smoke actually to wide swing in. A nice chance onto Maka. Doesn't connect. Exercise, that's the bomb. And Techno finds himself in the open. Can he get away? I don't think he can fight for the bomb, but he could push forward. Instead of electing to go back to the bomb site, he's actually chosen to burrow deeper. 3-on-3.
Trying to channel them into this orb, but there's a lot to worry about for 9-10.
I like that he's going searching. It's lucky that gets spotted. Okay, information flows both ways, and 9-10's whereabouts noted.
Yeah, and they know they need that bomb. Oh my God.
Excuse me. he's railgunning them.
Well, he made a tweet the other day. It's like, when will I be like him? In reply to like Donk winning another MVP, right? And it's like, well,
give it a couple of months, maybe.
Zenzu, you're pretty good.
You're doing great,
You're pretty
man.
good, mate.
Bloody hell. And just like him, AKs on the CT side feel very good.
Yes.
He's got aimers' hands.
12-2.
Yep. I don't think 3D Max have had... How many kills? Hang on. Let me just go open the...
Yeah, no, I said it just before. It was 3 in the last 5 rounds.
3 in the last 5, right.
So with this being the 6th, we'll call it 5 in the last 6. Unless they get any more. But I don't know about you guys. I would call this one a save.
Nice. Well, not nice for 3D Max. Lovely for Mongols.
Now, where people are worried about what comes up next, you shouldn't be, because it's going to be Tyler versus Vitality, and the winner of this will be the winner of that. Now, if we get another Mongols versus Vitality game, that will be quite curious to see if Vitality can bounce back. That's really what the conversation coming into this event was. Will Spirit and Vitality finally meet? Well, no. As Spirit were eliminated yesterday at the hands of Heroic. We know there are changes going on in both camps. Tania will be joining the Spirit roster, placing that of Zontic. So 2 roster changes in the second part of the year for Spirit. These saves will be graced with a couple of other upgrades. Boost the orb. Oh, not yet. Okay. Boost the deagle.
Of course.
Oh, boost the orb and the deagle.
Okay.
Tricky.
A tower erected for a deeper line and a missed opportunity. You put a lot of resources into that being your opener. He makes good on his promise, though. Second bite of the cherry, and it's sweet.
That's the bomb.
That's the round.
So we'll pack that one up. And
it was exciting for a moment, actually. Maka got the kill.
He might get... No, he won't get this.
Oh, that's an angle.
It's a very good tuck-in from Mazinho.
It is.
He will eventually get some support. You can see by the jiggles right now from Senzu that he is worried about players entrenched towards red. The support network of the AWP from 9-10 will take contact first onto Maka, but Mazinho will fight the elbow players. There you go. Whoa. And even though the trade is there, still going to get past this. That just team flashed.
9-10 is committed. Gets his, gets out. Bomb still under CT control.
Have a smoke on Senzu.
Jumps to util. Maka just has to go YOLO. Not going to happen. 2-7. This is flying away from them.
And remember, this is 3D Max's map pick.
Yeah, well, they in the pre-match interview from their assistant coach, Alex, he talked about how, you know, this is a map that's very comfortable for both teams. I'm detecting a discrepancy in comfort levels here.
I wouldn't be feeling comfortable at the moment.
This is flowing nicely to start.
Both teams we don't understand.
That's right.
Can they speak English for us?
I don't think we can make that request yet. You know, once you get the Diva stayers up, maybe.
All right, second timing mid-take.
Such a lovely, it's such a lovely play. Here's ringing, body's dropping, body does something, and it's still going to be Mongols that come out with the advantage. Bomb towards the B side of the map. Techno still inhabiting cave. Gravity walking with a limp.
Well, this is where having Mongols players all focused on themselves, right? This is where you're in a 1v1 or a 2v2, you say play for yourself. Obviously not in a 1v1, you would be playing for yourself. But right now this is Techno's ready for everything. How good's the timing?
Pretty damn good, to be honest. Techno catches him, the flash. A clear indicator that fight was coming his way. Crosshair well informed and should be seeing this bomb go down.
Plant's very good for another 3D Max buy.
Yeah, is there any conversation to be had about the 11 HP 1v2? My heart says no, my brain says no too.
What does Gravity say?
Let's find out. Is he sticking out? He's managed his angle very well. He will be overlooked. Gets gets that first fight opportunity, doesn't find that instant headshot required. Techno securing it.
Blitz looking for an AK. Or will he walk away with a Galil? Oh, okay, well.
He has got $12,000.
I understand, but it's more the AK that you wanted to give to Senzu.
Yeah, fair.
Or even keep for himself, because Blitz is one of those fragging in-game leaders.
And you can see how good the AK looks in Senzu's hands. That's a long-range spray headshot. All the way from red. Techno gets the privilege of keeping the AK.
Okay, well, there we go again.
I feel like this is one of the quickest halves we've seen today. It's just rapid, isn't it?
I'm not complaining.
No, sir. Fights immediately. Exercise. Puts Techno down. That's the AK gone. That's an important opening that we don't need to accelerate on. Smoke short, blocked by Senzu, makes things awkward, has an angle around the edge. Is he? Oh, no, actually, I misread that.
Yeah.
So did he.
They will have this A space, so Mongols have rotated because of that early casualty. They block smoke deep, they flash in to at least make it feel like there'll be a follow through. The rotation back over right now from Senzu, it's very tough for this fight. And information.
Oh, info on another as well. Likely bomb coming A. 9-10 onto the Maka cave hold. This is awkward. You just lost the bomb.
Yeah, and the thing is, the Blitz secondary AWP didn't even feel like it was part of the conversation, but should have been. They're doing whatever they want right now, Mongols.
Well, I think what they want is to win this quarterfinal as quickly as possible. 3D Mags, I mean, they must have been bathing in nice VRS points taking down Na'Vi.
Oh my God.
You wouldn't.
He's loving the knives lately, and he's doing a bit of trash talk on Twitter. Blitz is coming into his own, and we'll take another!
Click! That's the double left!
Well, this is the thing. What's the worst that happens? There's no clutch in that situation.
No,
Maybe he misses the knife, but...
Mara smirking in the background.
Oh, I love this attitude.
Bro, what? 3D Max, like, taking down Na'Vi, really intense game.
Well, this is why the people in Twitch chat type things like 3 rounds max. You know, this is where they're eating good.
Oh, brother.
This is the thing, because we even have the cams at all times. Normally with the... Oh, is it just a B rush? Or is it B pop? B pop. All right, final round of the half.
What's the call, Gravity?
Run into the AWP again. Oh.
Ay, caramba. Isn't that the sight molly? Okay. So it's like a set double pump.
There's 4 players on the side, mate.
Blitz takes a little bit of damage from the spray through the board. Senzu's just crouching his way down the ramp, escorted
Cover me.
by the sniper. So many bodies in front of him. He just unloads for 2. Techno matches his output. Oh dear, that one's done. Techno makes it so. 3D Max only with 2 to boast.
Chewing them up and spitting them out. The Mongols versus 3D Max here at the Esports World Cup 2025. And they are having a good old time. 10 straight rounds after conceding the pistol and the eco. The Mongols are charging towards map number 2. And look at the smiles on those faces. Inferno up next, their choice. And with this pistol, let's change map, shall we? Get tournament management on the phone. Map, space, D_Inferno.
I feel like Mongols have got an awful lot of nades for just 2 absent Kevlar vests. Well distributed, everyone's got a piece. Transfer body squandered, forced away, has to respect the long smoke. Mazinho bunny hopping his way into the site, gets up close and a headshot from 910.
Rotation's fast, but there's no kit.
Yeah, that's right. They're going to be channeled into Senzu on cave side. Lucky didn't clear his corners and pays the ultimate price. Gravity, however, with a quick trade. Maka low from the 910 headshot. Exercise should have him.
Oh, no.
Ooh, he doesn't. He doesn't. Does it peter out? Looks like it will. They just shoot too damn hard. Techno joining the party. Ended with a triple kill, a quick switch to the dig, and comes into the pistol with 3.
Okay, well, now 3D Max has to force buy back in and essentially force buy the rest of the map.
Will it be just 2 for 3 rounds max?
This is the worst way it can go because you've been steamrolls, but you've barely even gotten any kills.
Right. Well, you did have the pistol in the second round.
Yes, but think about how long ago that was. It may as well have been yesterday.
An eternity. Okay, Maka. He has tucked Cubby with an MP9. There's a chance he gets overlooked. Yep, lovely. Solo venture, flash though lucky into the A site. Mazinho not letting go of W. He's coming for you, Maka. Tucks in, powerful angle, gonna get run down. Good timing from Gravity. Punishes the smoke throw. And a chance for 3D Max to get that 3rd. Taking shape nicely. A little bit of a pacey one and well handled by the French.
Okay, well, how much more damage can Blitz do? He's good in the clutch.
He is. Why is Exercise looking the other way? It's actually going to
know where he is.
Yeah, sure, but it's going to allow him to slip on out. Has that fight, a hard shot to hit, and the AK does go down. Maka present on Donut. Body being considered in the temple position. He knows where they both are now. Blitz. Can he back up his aim? Has the info. And he has the kill. 5 bullets, 5 bullets. Take your time. 45 and counting. Bomb underneath Maka's boots. And that's the fight he's waiting for. Maka saves the day for 3D Max. Sweat off the brow. An important conversion. In the absence of the pistol, he'll take a second round.
I think the problem there for 3D Max, it's great that they get around, right? And I think that in the fact that this A-Rush comes through, they get that mid-kill initially. There are going to be a couple of softened players buy-wise, so it would have been a nice bed if they had kept those 3 players. Everybody had gotten themselves a rifle, but now it's still a bit more touch and go. So not done yet. They win this one, it will force Mongols down to an eco. You can see the force bar that's taken shape, and they don't really have any immediate plans. They want to avoid this util damage, so they won't be stifled by the mid-thrusts from 3D Max. So not just going to be stubborn with their approach, are they? They understand that they don't want to allow this one to get too out of hand. Blitz will take an exchange in middle. Body keeps pushing.
They keep missing each other.
So if they've been counting smokes, if they've been counting smokes, they will know that there's only 1 left. So 2 have been used B doors, 2 have been used elbow.
It works out nicely. The little bit of a bait and switch. Maka firing off shots. Techno not ready for Exercise up close. He's so blind.
Good cover.
Cover from Exercise. Excuse me, no, that wasn't him.
Body was in the... It was Exercise from heaven, yeah. Oh, it's B doors. You're right.
Gravity.
Oh, bringing us back down to it right now, or at least the Mongols. Okay, so another little spurt of rounds. And that'll be that. So now the eco. Even if you do lose this, you would love to at least be able to warm in to the series. Remember, single elimination.
I mean, just like you were talking about, right? Those first 2 rounds felt like an age ago. Just reminding yourself, okay, best of 3, single elim.
And because it's a CT meta, let's start building the case early, shall we?
I'm in. Let's go. 3D Max on the more favored side, just have to match a 10-2 half.
And there is a reason that they picked this.
Yes, comfort.
So let's see if they're able to find their stride.
Oh, you know, grounds for a conversation about a plant here if Body doesn't pull this off. That's the last of the block util, and they can even worm closer. Flash and go. Yeah, they catch him off guard. It was a weird timing for him. Thought the molly had bought him a bit more time. Does that bomb go down? It does. Blitz gets it in.
Oh, team kill.
Covers an M4. Senzu has accidentally put 9-10 down and will get run on down by Exercise. Extra cash coming into the next. Senzu's Deagle purchase only resulting in an extra death for 9-10.
So their anti-eco was fast, then their force was a bit slower, and then their eco was, actually not bad for an eco other than the team kill.
I like the presence of mind from Azinho. When he hears that flashbang being thrown, he knows it's going to take time for the draw of the M4, and elects to push the flames just for that subversion of the expectation.
Is this A or heavy mid? Multiple players with flashes ready if they do want to contend. Yeah, they're coming through.
Run boost across. Oh, he's so blind though. Mazinho's supportive flash work. Oh, and Body's own HG exposes him for Blitz's second. Senzu picks up the pieces. Big jaw from Gravity to win. If he can turn around and get another, he's done it. Not too shabby.
Okay, well, the bomb is still essentially towards T-spawn. They've got one player about to be on B. The other is already on A. So you have the bomb sites, you just don't have the bomb.
Yeah, distinct.
How are you going to go back and get it now?
Well, it's weird for Gravity. You can see they're in 2 minds. Return to the site.
But the whole map's a mystery. Imagine if they find it first.
Everyone's flying
They're
by.
going to find it first. Oh my God. All right.
Let's watch
Let's see how the penny drops.
Here it comes.
Oh, we got the bomb, we got the bomb.
Bomb, 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 bomb.
Okay, well.
Weird one.
Both spotted.
Info, Exercise, great awareness on the crouch peak. Mazinho does go down, 9-10 on that rifle in the clutch. Gravity trying to crouch away, trying to, isolate. 9-10 does manage to isolate the first. Gravity very quick though on that trade.
Okay, well, what an odd round. The two of them, we had the bomb. Apparently so.
Where were they? And this is how it started, so really, I mean,
mate.
Gravity, this turnaround, this 180-degree smoke spam, changed the whole lay of the land. A very impactful round from newly crowned captain.
Boosting over this.
Yeah, you actually can spot him. Maybe Maka is right in front of you if you just try and spot him. Blitz couldn't do it. Smoke just a little too tall.
Look at the scoreline now.
How quickly things can shift.
Yeah, and it did feel like it was meant to be done, especially after the pistol victory. But now in the second half, that's all they have to their name. What is about to be 5 rounds for 3D Max on their CT Hall. And some confidence building. And this one, sure, not done just yet. 9-10 has kept it very light with his level of investment, so he can likely bring out the AWP into the next. They're still going to try their luck over towards A. Mac is here as a supporter Lucky.
Senzu's holding for the box peak. Oh, lovely combination.
They must have seen him leaving Temple into
like a little shadow, perhaps?
Just caught him, I think.
So he gets booked.
Oh, and now they reset.
They don't have the audible on these water steps. They might as they get closer, though. Exercise, did he catch wind of that?
30 seconds. Oh,
yeah,
perfect. Perfect.
Couldn't be better. And how would you break through this crossfire? I don't fancy your chances. Oh, anti-flash is played to perfection. Another Gravity multi-kill to secure it. Senzu has other plans. Gets one before Body can see to him.
Okay, well, there will be the buy. Blitz had that hero AK, still finds himself at 3.8. So let's see, does he go Galil with U2 or does he go with the AK and head armor? And it feels like it's time for a tactical timeout. You know what that sound means. Mara, he's had enough of these fun and games. Boys, let's get this done.
Bossman's not happy.
I've given them an opportunity to get back into this game. 9-10 gets that orb. And this is the point where the Mongols are thinking, okay, well, this is still ours, right? Let's just pull up our socks. Let's finish this off. You know, we fumbled the force into the second. That's all good. We knew they were going to be buying. We went for something a bit fast. It didn't work. That's all good. But if you lose this one, it starts to get a little bit more serious. So you have taken the timeout. You've had the conversation. You've brought up the orb. Blitz will bring in a Galil and he'll go for util.
Oh, wow, they will extinguish and go. Trying to break through. Lucky and Body's mid-hold, and 3 smokes invested because they extinguished as well. 4, excuse me, there's a lane extinguish. Good grief. Mongols resources pumped into the opening and have nothing to show for it.
Well, both teams have gone for almost all-in gambits for the control. 3D Max have it. The issue is it becomes awkward late because you will run out of your own smokes to block and then you have to play a little bit more passive. They do both have this AWP. Unfortunately, it's Macca's over towards A and he can't play that deep temple angle anymore. So safety not felt so much. We're about to have a biff.
Yeah, Gravity. Ready to punish on the throw. Oh, it actually works out for him. A misthrown Molotov reveals Gravity's position.
You are so lucky, Techno.
This is going to be a cheeky one. He'll flash on the sound cue. Blitz's flash. Here it comes. Man, Techno got too much progression, too quick, too telegraphed. The sound of that flash bouncing off had Techno looking the right way. 16th frag for Techno.
35, though, can still go wrong.
You're right, light on time, bomb still towards the cave side.
Where do they use this last smoke?
Lucky and Exercise are not going to give it to 9-10, so...
They're smoking short. They're both long side. They can still both contribute.
Yeah. And Body even winning out onto the Mazinho mid-lurk. Exercise, holds on!
Good
Needed
trade.
that from Techno. 15, bomb will be planted. 3 on 3.
Tap away at this.
You can deny him. Gets him off the bomb.
Now he can be spammed.
Locates, you can spam him down. 9-10 provides the covering fire. Just get him off the bomb. Techno gets it in. Smoke spam. Knows he's low on the pillar. Body as well, though, with just 10 HP. Oh, dear. Senzu's headshots. They just keep coming, don't they? 68% headshot.
Yeah, 22 kills for him. Bit of a haul for Senzu. We saw the destruction that was being thrown out within that first half of play. The 3D Max have been able to warm back into this game, so positive signs for them going into Inferno. Setup almost worked out as well. Really good trade there from Techno. The damage was done by Lucky just chipping away, and then, yeah, if they were able to get the spam down on the angle of that pit.
What is he seeing?
What is he eating?
Yeah.
And is this the final round? Famas and an MP9 complementing the AWP and the M4s.
Out mid.
And they get the control.
This time it's theirs. Maka might want to say something about that, though. Just like that, Senzu removed, playing on the edge of that smoke donut. Uses it as cover and Body builds around it. Lovely. Look at this control from the CT side. Now, they're almost going to trade places. Techno coming into a B site that is underguarded. They've pushed further forward. Lane under their control, B, and Cave under Techno's.
This isn't the weapon for the job.
No, but 9-10's dead. 9-10 is not dead. MP9 at range, you're right. It isn't the right weapon.
This push from Exercise, though, unconsidered.
Yeah, the bomb down.
Can't get away with it twice, can ya?
Does run him down successfully.
Now look at this. They have no idea, Alex. Absolutely no idea. This is the cave progression.
2-1 taps to the back. Oh, wait, Maka looked.
Not anymore.
He wants both. He's not going to find them. Techno, this is crazy. You can't be mantling up as well.
Take the kill, mate.
Take it now.
You've gone off. This is where you started the round.
Yep, around the world indeed. That's a jump scare for Maka. Taps him in the back of the head. Lucky in response. Can he compose the taps?
On his own.
Yeah, lone wolf right now. That's a nice smoke. It gives him something to play around. So Seed of Doubt gets overwhelmed. Nice team play. They isolate him. In the meantime, Mazinho's gotten that bomb planted. Can't have gone far, says Lucky. Swing it through. Does get brought down low. Mazinho, just the one. Secured by body. Makazorp retrievable. And we will see another round of play here on Ancient.
Yeah, and this is fun, isn't it? You've got Techno getting entrenched behind them. You've got Exercise in T-Spawn. Mazinho taking that fight at a minute, isolating that duel. It's fun Counter-Strike.
And this one...
Let's go Mongols, champ.
Syllables say yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because let's go
3D Max. Mongols. Yeah, it was 2 syllables.
Yeah.
You're right.
I wish I spoke any Mongolian.
I've learned
It's a very hard language,
but every time I learn them, I forget them within 5 seconds.
There's so many vowels.
Yeah.
I've never seen a language with as many U's.
Yeah, there is. And A's.
Okay, well,
See if they get the W. Or if 3D Max can match a 10-2 first half from the Mongols.
I see a Senzu UMP.
Oh, he's a UMP believer.
I guess when the chips are this far down, what are we going to invest upon? An AWP, a couple of AKs, and of course, a Senzu UMP.
FAMAS. It is a French gun.
True. Well, how long can this game go on? There's 3 rounds required in this second half, and that was...
That's a direct call out of Spawn, is it not, Mr. Birchall?
It is. This is B-Pop or a B-Rush.
It's
B-Rush.
Straight up the guts. Extinguish and go. Mazinho's gone. Exercises. FAMAS does deliver a defensive opening. The wallbang. Oh, it's actually found some output. It's actually Maka catching Senzu. Rotates through. Gets brought down by Blitz and now full control of the site. He took the bomb there. Gravity, what are you up to here? Pushes through. Has a little bit of an opportunity. The back turn. The Blitz. They weren't ready. A quick scope from 9-10. A nice reaction. 2v2 for all the marbles on Ancient. Nice find. Body's got them both here. Wasn't ready for Techno. I thought he spotted them both. Techno's really stepping up in this T-half. Can he close? Oh, denied by Lucky. They're holding on by their fingertips, by their fingernails. 3D Max extend play once more.
It felt like they had an idea that the B-Rush was possible. If that CT and Sentry was the intentional placing, normally you see it a little bit deeper because you don't want to allow the Ts to get across to that little position on the... For the CT perspective, yeah, I call it Beehive.
Yeah, we do need to find a name.
That position is buzzing.
I see you.
Now, the molly was shallower, which meant that the extinguish essentially works as a top ramp block smoke, which, look, it felt like they were ready for some type of a B-rush, but regardless, loss bonus is in their favor. Bomb going down does get them another buy. No Senzu UMP this time round. Just 3 more. Why the hell not?
Why the hell not? That tenacity we saw in their round of 16 game from 3D Max, they really were hard to put away.
I feel like Gravity also looks more comfortable in some of these really skirmishy positions because he's always been a bit of a joker player. He likes to push a smoke, he gets stuck in with the SMG, but now that he gets to call the game, it feels like his place makes a bit more sense. Now, it's early days, only the second series, but we can only go off what's on the screen so far.
Let's wants to ask some questions of Lucky. That looks like a CT smoke. Molly, what's your reaction? An extinguish and a hide? I don't hate it. Oh, Body does though. Oh dear, Blitz has got them both and Techno finds the final piece of the A defense.
This time it's going to be tough.
I think it's 2 tool and order.
Orb coming from, I was going to say main means no chance. It's going to be donut for Maka. It's
looking like this one is going to be Mongols taking the 3D Max pick. convincing. Techno closing both halves.
Look, I think the Mongols being 10-2 up over the first half, getting the pissed around to put them 11-2, the scoreline then being 13-9. It's a good sign of life being shown from the French. This series isn't over yet, far from it. Inferno is a guarantee. Nuke is the question.
And for 3D Max, it feels rather familiar, I'm sure. A bit of a copy and paste in the veto and result of the first map. Ancient lost to Na'Vi, and they managed to claw their way back into, well, this quarterfinal they find themselves in right here and now. It's going to be interesting to see if they can. CT start for them, and the desk saying, give them a chance.
Yeah, I think to recount yesterday's upset, they picked Ancient, lost 13-10, then they won 13-9 on Inferno, and then 13-11, a bit of a thriller on Nuke to send Na'Vi home early.
Will we see Nuke?
And I think Inferno also, when you think about the CT side of 3D Max, they won the pistol, lost the follow-up. And Maka, and we're talking about his AWP, he played it very forward in Boiler and Halls, but pissed around and away, Gravity didn't spot anything, and that's bad info.
Yeah, awful. And they might push. Hang on, it might work out. Oh, they're boosting! They're doing the Mongols boost exercise, gets them both. It works out quite nicely.
Yes, indeed. Okay, well, Senzu and Mazinho need to watch on as it's now a 3v5 disadvantage.
Also ignorance, perhaps, but I thought they patched that. I thought you couldn't do the fancy little pixel boost anymore. Maybe Mongols didn't get the memo, or maybe neither did I.
Did you try it yourself, or did you hear it from Hugo?
I heard it from MC, and I trust MC.
Okay, well, I need MC right now.
3 on 5, smoke and go.
Might get the bomb down. Something exercising.
Yeah, and there's a moto smoke which will isolate that live player. Cracking headshot exercise. He's going ham.
All right, need to deal with him though.
Oh, and Blitz has. Hang on, this is actually becoming a winnable round.
Bomb has been planted.
At least they don't have the Kevlar. They do now have a USP.
Oh, and a couple of shots whistle past the eardrums of Lucky. Missed shot on progressions from Maka, puts down 9-10. Blitz, the unknown entity, and Ace Clutch demanded of their captain. It's a little bit threatening, but doesn't find that instantaneous deletion he was hoping for.
Okay, well, now they just have to batten down the hatches and weather the storm of the second round force. Because that bomb gets planted, there will be the ability to get the upgrades coming through for the Mongols, or at least they have that option. So this is where it all went wrong.
I can't see if he caught the pixel. Damn.
This was quite a beautiful third shot. I love how little they communicate.
Yeah.
It's so wild. I didn't think they spoke a lot, because on the cams, we never really see the Mongols having a chat an awful much, but mandatory trades to make that all possible. Back underway, and it will be the Force. Blitz into an AK. 2 Deagles, 2 Tech 9s.
Not too bad, not too shabby. How does Maka handle this, though? That's the next question. That early mid-smoke can be very suffocating for a CT.
It's a staunch defense, though, isn't it? Both hanging around. It need to be worrisome about a bit of a pop flash through, but they don't believe that's going to be the follow-through, whatever.
Yeah, and Mazinho's got an awful lot of nades. In fact, all of them have an awful lot of nades.
Yeah, and this is what they did on their Ancient second round. Well, I guess it was the technically third round force after winning their second round, losing their second round bye, excuse me. And they just sat back, they made sure they didn't take any damage to utility, and then they tried to pounce. Actually, ready for Gravity to set up body. Only towards sandbags. Nothing towards the mouth. Flashed back, Blitz. Still be able to get this control though. We'll force out the smoke. And they're going to mantle up the boost. Now they've forced that smoke out top banana, but quickly pivoted towards A. Long smoke lands. Looks like they're going to pounce out in towards this site.
Jiggle defense, Incendiary's going to be very, very nice to rock the clock further. Maka unloads his mag for 2 and exercise the only exception. Lovely work, even gets one from the grave, he does, with the flames. Maka, yeah, he's looking fierce right now.
Looks like they can have a stronger CT half than they did yesterday against Na'Vi, because they were unable to convert the second. So right now, it will be Mongols going down to just the eco. This should be the 3-0 start, and well, they kicked off Ancient with the pistol, with the conversion against the eco, but not the first gun round. So a different pattern coming out into map number 2. But I think it's very, very positive signs they were able to battle back in the second half of Ancient. Now, the desk was talking about Gravity, you know, not necessarily calling the best first half. Well, they were just being run down. Mongols were marauders on their CT side, very suffocating in the way that they approach that. We'll see if they do the same once we flick over. So right now it's just going to be 4 Deagles and a Glock.
And that is an opening kill. 910 gets nothing done with his Deeg.
We do have one more series coming everybody's way today. It's going to be Tyloo taking on Vitality.
Yeah, well, if you saw the G interview.
Yeah, what is it? Jam Young is, did he say?
He said he's going to, well, he was very excited to be playing Vitality.
Oh, he said something where it was like, Jam Young is the Chinese Donk.
Okay.
Ozir is the Chinese Kyosuke. He said Attacker is the Chinese, is it Rops?
Ooh. Good to know.
And then eventually when he got to himself and he said, I'm a noob.
Oh. Okay, fair enough.
So, all good in the hood. As a nice Deagle shot there from Blitz. So there's been a couple casualties, but the bomb will not get planted. Senzu with 35 seconds left. We'll just be hoping for something. MP9 picked up. Exercise will deal with him. So great start, and yet to have 3 players of the Mongols finding frags in the opening 3 rounds. It's Senzu, Techno, and 910 yet to get going. There's a bit of a chit-chat between the 2 teams. Maka says, nice flick. Blitz says, okay.
He does that a lot.
Getting in their head.
Yeah.
The line
I don't even know if he knows that was like, no, it's like your dad replying,
slightly PM. Yeah.
All right, well, that's a lot of grenades. And Body gets taken down.
Jason did say we're going to have a ball game.
Yeah, well, there's 3 of them thrown towards Body.
Is that a touchdown?
I think so. I think that's
that a
how
home
it works.
run? Man advantage very early. Just have to hope that nobody gives away a quote-unquote bozo death to turn it into a 4v4. Boiler and Halls taken now. 3 players is crunching down on mid. This is going to be Biffy.
Yeah, it's going to be lucky first contact. Gravity tucked anti-flash, so 910 will not catch him with this. He'll have vision. Zinho, head-to-head, good find, Gravity. That's what you need. You need the second as well, and he gets it. Blitz wants to find that trade, will do so. Planted into a 2-on-3 bomb scooped up. Now they've got the arch, they've got the library smoke up, so completely in the dark. However, really nice patience out of the Mongols here. Despite that util, despite those frags, returning to an unguarded B site.
Okay, no, they're going in. I was just curious. I can see that they're so diligent with the util. So it means that they still think somebody could be here, but that's a bit of ruined smoke and a little bit of TK, but no harm, no foul, as the bomb gets planted, and likely to see the save from Maka and Lucky on the other side of the map. So good trade work top mid, but all that conversation has to be about the nade dunks onto Body top Banana. They'll find themselves upgrades and look to hold on to these guns.
Oh, he's only got 1 knife kill as 910. Hasn't been going to Blitz's knifing school.
Back to the Tyloo Vitality game for a moment.
Okay, go on.
There's no head-to-head between the 2 of them.
That's why he was probably so excited, because he was eating his ice cream with James Banks, talking about how excited he was to be.
Soft serve in this heat.
I know.
Who are they kidding?
I know, well,
who are they kidding?
He had to start eating rather quickly.
It's going to be sticky hands. We even got Owner Pixel signs here in Riyadh.
Why did I see a video of Owner Pixel eating packaging material? Was that AI, or does he actually eat like packing peanuts?
I wouldn't put it past him.
Like
to
he was
eat
actually munching
peanuts.
on them.
He's a bit of an odd fella.
I don't know. I couldn't process. Couldn't believe it was real. And in the modern day, you know, I prefer to assume it was AI.
I think that's safe.
Styrofoam. I'm pretty sure that's plastic. Anyway, we are getting sidetracked. Guns are out. Makazorp saved. See if he can get some action with it. He's doing that apps thing again, Chad.
Yeah, and it's jarring to the default. Otherwise, he's just throwing supportive util, so I do get it. At least he's not on his own.
Exercises. Oh, his shoulder betrays him there. Maka should have him. No, actually he pieced out, excuse me.
Didn't want to borrow that.
But that is, I mean, that's a one-man army who's just taken full app control. All bodies are dead, man. Gravity, however, his contribution onto Techno has 3D Max comfortable. They have come in with a point to prove. Not happy with the way Ancient went down. Trying to give Mongols a taste of their own medicine. Yeah, look at that push. He said he likes to push the smokes. He does demonstrate just there. Enzu removing gravity. Ready for this. Wow, it didn't actually take too much damage, so the grounds for a 1v4 conversation are still very present. If anything, Lucky has to make a play. Exercise will escort him with that AWP, Bogdan's Law. And if he waits just the right moment, he might catch this advance from Lucky. Spotted now. Oof, hanging in the balance there, but smiles on the faces of the French. 4-1 to start.
Already, this is the amount of city side rounds they got yesterday against Na'Vi, and they still won the map. If you weren't there, it was quite the upset. Na'Vi, they go into the second half, 8-4 up. They win the pistol 9-4. And then Bit gets 2 kills in the apartments. The bomb gets loose. He's low on HP, and somehow 3D Max win a 3v5 disadvantage situation, then win 9 straight rounds to win the map, and then go on to nuke.
Yeah.
That's the abridged version.
Yeah. If that's how we're going to go, I'm ready. I'm ready for a nuke. I think 3D Max's nuke was actually very entertaining and very engaging.
Well, that's why I think the first half of Ancient felt so odd. It was great to see Mongols extremely sharp, but 3D Max have taken down a bigger scalp of Na'Vi. Mongols waltzed through Gamer Legion yesterday. Rez PR, ZTR, Kersey, the Frenchman in the mix, and Mike Torson alongside of Ash have been sent home, but plenty of names already gone because this is 16-team single elimination. We're down to the final 8.
I wonder how long Gamer Legion can hold on to PR.
Surely they have a chunky buyout clause, just like that nade.
Yeah, that's chunky. Oh, not this time, body says. Actually, only trivial damage dealt. Body to return the favor on that smoke spam.
Oof.
Careful now. Lucky on to 9-10 elsewhere.
Found that top. Oh, wow. Okay, that tower erected very quickly. Now the pressure on Banana. Gravity wants to fight. This is risky rotations here. This is why he's going to force himself forward.
They're overlooking it. They'd have spammed by now. They likely won't. Lucky, a perfect bait, the little shoulder. Now he activates. Only for the one. He'd have loved a whole lot more. Maka cheats over. Forced away. Blitz low. Techno the same. Doesn't matter against an AWP though. Oh, it's too easy. The healthiest member of the bunch is the one to fall. 18 points of health. Now just 2 for the remaining Mongol.
Oh, this is looking great, isn't it? Techno's not going to get anything done here. Boxed in. Time.
It's kind of feeling like ancient CT side from Mongols.
Just without the pace.
Without the pace.
Right, it's slightly more drawn out, but Techno will just waltz into his demise in a moment's time. Mantle's up and over, and Lucky says, no thank you.
But also, I don't think I've seen a pacey Inferno in about 6 years.
Yeah, something like, thanks Astralis.
Thanks.
Oh, and Astralis eliminated at the hands of Tyloo. 3rd time Astralis have lost to Tyloo this season. 2 of them were at Fisher. Nice!
Sorry, why is it funny?
I don't know. I think it's because we don't hear the rest of the team's comms. It's just in isolation.
Yeah.
You see one guy going nice. I'm sure there's so much conversation going on in that moment.
Ooh.
What?
I don't know.
Excusez-moi?
Pardon? Qu'est-ce que ça? Oh, blitz onto exercise as well. Maka got to back away, get out of there. You got your AWP on your back. It's not a USP situation. He seems to think it is. Okay, finds an AK.
He's a different breed, isn't he, Maka? Well, B's open.
Thanks very much.
They're going to plant.
What's going on? Maka's pushing smokes, boiler, Senzu gets the kill, body pushes through, Techno saves him. Oh, can I take a breath? Yes, no, not sure. No, I can't, because here he comes. Throws out the smoke, walking on through, gonna have the angle onto Techno through pull, covered. Techno stepping up when Mongols need him. That's how the second round happened.
I need the express delivery of that 9-10 shot, because he was trying to jump over the corner of the smoke. Now, did 9-10 see him, or was it just a shot through? Because that's how this opened up.
Here it is. Oh, that's incredible.
Was that sped up?
The shot? No. No, that just looked, they looked like a robot. Yes, it did.
Well, that has to be a happy accident. Bob wants to be proud.
That's pure timing. That's just him firing a shot.
Oh, look at this.
Finding a head, Senzu finding a gap.
This is the Grand Canyon of gaps.
It is, and in fact, he's been overlooked.
But now if he rotates back, because Gravity came to play 4A.
Oh, that's awkward now with Mazinho.
Look where Senzu is.
You're right. There are 4A, but now 9-10 has to be worried about this flank, and it's quick. Gets it. They're trying to fight back. Man,
hello.
Kentucky. Hello, Gravity. Nice try. Senzu's in spawn.
That's a surprise.
That is. But now, you know, the AWPer was holding. You don't really want to ask any questions of him. And the bomb site on B is wide open. They don't know that.
They should have an idea because Gravity's dead and Body, but I think it's surprising that they had 4A so early. So diligent stuff. I think the penny's starting to drop now. No block smoke, no spam, no resistance. As Techno will clear the site and planting for CT. Makes sense. You do have your Senzu entrenched in their spawn, and 9-10 doesn't have to move a muscle. This is around where Lucky and Maka would really need to save, considering the financial ramifications going forward. So the hunt, while the bomb down, probably about 10 seconds already elapsed, could be relatively important, but Mongols to start building a bet of their own finances. So these guns will give them something to work with going into the next, but the barn doors have been blown off this baby.
That's what happens when you lose to some Tech 9s and Deagles. The 9-10 shot still living in my head rent-free.
Yes. Do that one again, on command.
I think he's probably been trying to hit that for years.
Is that Murphy's Law? Which one's Murphy's?
I mean, we've got
Zonic's Law, Murphy's Law.
Bogdan's, Carrigan's, Ashes.
Stannis.
Judicial system, obviously.
Coles.
We'll see who can lay down the law. Mongols picking Inferno and a flying start from 3D Max. Things do start to shift when you concede up against lesser weapons.
Here's what I will say.
Please.
5 is... What I would say is, I think this is a 7-5 T-side map.
You do?
So, at the moment, if 3D Max don't get any more rounds, from a Tommy Lurpus robot perspective,
yes,
all good.
You're funny today. Not that you're not normally.
Wow. Sometimes.
It's tickling me.
Sometimes think...
Coleslaw, bloody hell.
Stanislaw. Right, well, there's two M4s. Find themselves spotted across the map. One over to B.
Oh, go on. Let's see it. It's actually, I mean, this is not trolling by any stretch. He has no money. Oh, yes, indeed. Mzinho goes down to the Zeus. He gets himself a free upgrade. Thank you very much.
Actually very worrisome now.
Yes, problematic. Maka's rifled on the Rops angle.
If Exercise gets out as well, then he disappears.
They're laughing. Oh, they are laughing. Okay, what do we do now? Yeah, Gravity and Lucky cheating back away. They realize Maka and Exercise has got this under control.
Well, they've just dropped a 3/4 smoke.
Yeah, they're grouping outs with Senzu mid.
Well, if Exercise is sharp, which he is, he'll probably get one.
Yeah,
at
especially
least.
on this angle.
And then Maka maybe goes overlooked.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, perfect. Oh, not really. Exercise with nothing, but Maka matches.
2v3.
Yeah, they are going to get into the site, and that bomb will be planted.
Okay, they have 2 smokes. They can block Moto twice, and then if the AWP and the rifle play from pit, it's going to be very, very tough. This flash from body is what you need to keep your eyes on. How strong can it be? Oh, they're blocked short. Okay, so the AWP can take longer lines over to Moto now.
Makes sense. He's hearing, however, the step short. Pushing through the smoke feels risky, but it is their only option here.
Have to go up and over.
Up and over indeed. Techno spotted. Good find. Removes body. Pushing through. It's Mongols. They'll take that one in regardless of the loss of Mazinho, and I'm sure a sigh of relief for him.
Techno's having a good series. He was instrumental on Ancient, and right now 8-5. Some really important bailout kills. Good to see. I think Techno's teammates know his value, but you know, the stat cells not always believing in his output. And happy with that one. So they do just hold on, or they're laughing at some of my comedy.
Yes.
Either way.
The type 5 from Mr. Bird.
We'll never really know.
Why not both? Both is good.
Look at this.
Yeah, Lucky's committed. I mean,
I feel if you were going to go back, you should have gone already.
Yeah,
so you're looking to unravel the default.
Lucky. Oh, and actually Mazinho was very quick to react to that, so he doesn't lose his life, but that now I can't help but feel Lucky's up the creek without the paddle. Oh, awkward exchange on B. Body's solo, so that pulls Maka away from the site.
Now.
This is quite hasty from Mongols. I think they realized Body was alone. The rotation, oh, and they spot his dark corner. Finds the elevation. Doesn't convert the kill though, dancing around. Techno doesn't have the bullets, but his teammates do. Senzu opens up the site. 9-10 trying to find some overwatch with this elevated AWP angle. Maka actually connecting smoke spam to Techno.
Gotta get that down now. Smokes will start to fade.
Yeah, bomb will go down. A 2-on-3 again. This time with Kevlar. For everyone. Can the Mongols convert two of these? Not looking good. Nice angle from Lucky. Takes down 9-10. It's just Senzu, and they know he's likely pull. Spamming smokes, looking for him. Gets the first. Dinked on down. 12 HP, and Lucky closes. 3D Max find a sixth. Their CT side now boasting a comfortable cushion to sit upon.
Yeah, I love that question mark smoke thrown out there as well. Just gives them many more options. Sure, it also segregates them from being able to trade it for one another, but they know exactly where Mongols have to be. They have to be very site-centric. So good use of it in that scenario. Now, Mongols will have the ability to buy back in. Tough, right? Because Mazinho gets that information in second middle. He tries to back off, but the response is quite swift. Exercise comes and punishes his fallback at the same time as Gravity getting that kill top banana. So they're like, well, we can't go A and we can't go B, but as soon as they knew that second mid was swarmed, they were thrust into that. Now, if they watched the demo, which I'm sure they did, or at least the skybox tried to get the top-down view, they know that 3D Max are one of these teams that likes to play very jarring in the boiler and halls. And I like this from riflers. I think the fact that they are doing it with the AWP in certain occasions is also quite cool, because what's recipe for success on the T side? If you can get the banana control, right, you'll take it, and then you go back and you get brackets as well as boiler and halls. You need boiler and halls before you can get brackets.
Yeah.
But if you're blocking banana very strong, which we actually saw 3D Max doing in certain rounds yesterday against Na'Vi, it will channel them in quicker. But 6 rounds, already pretty damn good. How many more can it be? See mid-smoke, so lots of exchange of util. 3 banana, they're gonna fight.
He wants to swing. Oh no, 9-10. AWP goes down early. Techno and Senzu will respond. The AWP going for a very aggressive push. Mongols won't be complaining, however, Blitz might have something to say about that nade chunking him down. Mazinho might meet Maka's AWP here.
Yeah, he's gonna walk into this.
Nice jiggle. He's so comfortable in these fights, isn't he? I mean, he hasn't had a great time on here so far on the T side, but so far so good as in his awareness. And not his output. Exercise catches him, just body shots.
Both of these teams have a lack of fear in scenarios. They know that putting their body on the line for these fights can pay off. Like Mazinho knows that there has to be the bolt from Maka, takes the space, says, hey, this is ours. Exercise is in a duel in mid with util, says, no, I'm hanging around. And right now, the gap has been pipped. Maka about to be pantsed.
Yeah, he's in trouble. Exercise just left him, assuming it's going to be the beast.
Look at
he actually does turn around. Crosshair in the right place.
That one is very frustrating, but it should just be the save for these last two. It doesn't sound like the most exciting finish, but it means that next round can be. Give them a little bit more to work with.
Yeah.
Because of the exchange we've had at the back and forth, either team with 1900. So,
and this is about where the Inferno fans will tell us, like, oh, it's actually really cool that they saved.
Well, look, if we go by James' school of thought, it's about getting to 13.
It is.
Right?
I understand.
So, did you see as well that they adjusted the Inferno bomb radius? They made it slightly smaller while they've made the Dusty one significantly larger.
Oh, so you can't save on B site anymore?
On Dust
you can't
2,
survive on Dust 2
yeah,
B site.
and people were even saying that you can't even be like in the entrance to CT spawn. So it is quite a large radius. Swisher put out a good tweet talking about some of the figures.
Okay, interesting.
So, yeah,
because Inferno was one of the largest, right, alongside with...
Well, this is the thing. You think about a few of the mechanisms that have come in, right? And you think, okay, maps that have heavy saving, and then you now have this new CT kill bonus, right? So how do we kind of make these post plants or save scenarios a little bit more exciting? And, you know, whether it pays off or not will depend on a lot of circumstances, like loss bonus.
Well, you know it wasn't far off from Maka.
Yeah. Well, pretty calm. Like, you know, it takes a moment, but final round, first half, bound to go into the break.
They're chasing the high of that triple kill onto triple nade onto body. Hasn't happened again. He learned from the first instance, and Mazzinho, he's having a tough day on this T side. A FAMAS spray has him down on notice. Was that a quick arch smoke? Long side, rather.
The rotation is heavier again. This is what Gravity opted for before, but Senzu pipped a gap. This time they have 2 long side, 2 pit and short.
Damn, they got some new util.
Audible.
Nuke doesn't choose to engage, will be forced into the fight. Good tracking. Ooh, a team kill, but still Gravity's gone. 2 still on A though. Good flash, catches the pit duo. Molly will force a reaction. Taking a... Oh! Robotic! How has he hit that? That's pure just reactions and instinct.
Okay,
doesn't have time to think about it. Body clears through, Blitz removes, go B.
Exercise has to chase.
Yeah,
he can't.
HP.
Well, this is it. This is going to be 6-6 going into the halftime break. We can see him marooned on the other side of the map. The bomb yet to be planted, but it's going to go down. Then you have the AWP from 9-10. That can post up Banana for the deep lines into CT spawn, whatever Blitz doesn't want to cover. But for Exercise, now that penny has dropped, this is impossible. Absolutely impossible to win.
Not a chance. A snowball in Saudi has a better chance than him. Can't push the flames, I'll tell you that much for free. Here's Blitz running away, realizes that there's absolutely nothing to be done. I think at this point he just doesn't want to be knifed. Competitive resurgence from Mongols, but still a CT side 3D Max will be proud of. 6-6, inseparable at the half. Esports World Cup 2025, quarterfinal number 1, Mongols versus 3D Max. And, well, after a valiant resurgence from 3D Max, they did fall on Ancient. Now we find ourselves on Inferno, the Mongols pick, but a valiant defense has got 3D Max a dead even half. Will we see them take control with the pistol win? Looks like Lucky's taken a leap in that direction. A nice removal of Blitz. Punishes the absent Kevlar.
Zinho, if he can take one of these two, do they double peek or is it exercise on his own? Okay, just exercise. So Zinho pushed away.
And Zinho goes down to Maka. It's all too easy for the French right now. Bomb's not there yet, but Maka, goes down to Techno, who is having a fantastic game. Top of the tables with Blitz. Keeping them in this pistol, not going to be lasting much longer. Gravity, long-range Glock headshot, 3-on-1 for Zenzu.
Quite a map for him.
No rush, and a little quieter. Ancient was a bit of a barn burner for Zenzu. And down to Body, who, as a name I don't think I've said at all this half.
That's his third kill. He has had a tough go of things over towards B, getting triple naded. But him and Mazinho both relatively quiet, 9-10 as well. But yeah, you look at that pistol round, and it's so odd. They're just walking in individually into a lot of these fights. There wasn't really a team-based follow-through, and this continues with the conversation as far as the clash of styles. Both of these teams like to back their individuals. And over on Ancient, one was a whole lot better than the other, at least with like crazy multi-kill CT side output. Now, Alex, this is both pistols. The only real slip-up I would say that 3D Max have had was that round where 9-10 hit that bonkers deagle shot, and then they capitalized on top of it.
Not an easy to replicate success. Lucky. He confirms 9-10 scout is present. Gets brought down low.
They're going to pop out quite quickly.
Yeah, looks like it. He has got a HE grenade that could prove very, very profitable. Zenzu, however, goes down, pays the ultimate price. Now he's a dead man. 9-10 scout, a little bit of a support, but there they go. The walls crumble.
Look at the smile on Maka's face now when this is going on. So I'm curious, like, who's the one saying what?
I would hazard a guess that it is Mr. Gravity. He's always, upon his arrival in the team, it did seem like with him came...
Brought a bit of sass, didn't he?
Sass, a little bit of kind of what I would describe as banter. But yeah, good to see Body actually already going up the table. He started this half with the first kill. Well, sorry, not the first kill. Quick maths, he's got 3. He had 2 in the first half, so...
I think right now, this is really worrying signs for Mongols. Losing both pistols. Now you're going to start 3-0 down in the second half as well before the guns come out again. This is going to be a very difficult game to battle back into. It's going to be very rifle round heavy because you haven't done a lot of damage within this one. You haven't caused a lot of rebuys.
Uncharacteristic start for this second half of our second map in our first quarterfinal. Mongols overrun, just the 9-10 scout kill, the only discrepancy.
There's one of the quarterfinals that is definitely much more exciting on paper than the rest. It's Mouse versus Falcons. And those were two of the teams in the first half of the year who were tussling more often than not with Vitality in those finals. So that one going down tomorrow is match of the day. I'll tell you that in the morning, but I'll tell you that now as well for free.
Thanks.
They've already played 7 times this season. Sheesh. Obviously with different iterations of rosters because we had the whole Dexter situation.
Yeah.
And then they lost Magisk and they've added Kiyosuke. Okay, that's an opener. Surely not. Lads, this is the easy one. This is what's meant to be the gimme.
Body can't find him. Blitz disappears. Zinho activates.
It's 3 here and...
Body will eventually find him with the spam, but in the meantime, that door is locked, so only way is forward. It is just unarmored pistols, but Enzu's Deagle already packed a punch. 5-7 needs to do something. Senzu a second. USP gets nothing done. So a couple of casualties, but 3D Max have weathered the storm.
Okay, well, wonky for a moment, but the desired result found for the French. A 3-round gap, and if they win this one, I think they'll be quickly running to map number 3 of Nuke. Now, this man on the screen yesterday against Na'Vi, he didn't have the most kills. I think he was actually bottom of the scoreboard. But on the T side of Nuke, he had 3 rounds in a row where he found so much space based off the smoke walls and some really impactful kills. So we'll get to see those configurations again if we do get to that third. Well, this is where that conversation begins. 9-10's AWP is out. Akers is not.
Yeah, and I don't know if the bar was set a bit too high in that one, but just their T-side versus Na'Vi was looking very, very strong. Oh. This time, Macca's opening attempt is met by a 9-10 AWP. Senzu, flirting with the smoke. Exercise
this
pushes
is a problem.
straight through. Look at him go. All the way up long. Mazinho considering his options. Getting walked on. Exercise, but he gets to Graveyard. This gets really uncomfortable for Mazinho.
He's tucked in as well. Knows he has to be here somewhere.
And he's got him. Exercise.
No.
The one-man army into A. He's taking the bomb site. Now he even gets the info on Techno's rotation.
Dead, mate, from short.
He's dead from short. You'd think. Or not.
No!
Where's the memo? Where's the comms? What? Techno gets him. Where is their microphones? Because Techno takes all 4. That 4K that never should have been. I'm scratching my head. I don't understand.
How does he get away with that? I guess Exercise sees him, assumes he's not going to keep pushing, but nobody's considering this whatsoever.
Oh my gosh.
Exercise isn't even on the line. He exchanged dinks with Mazinho. He wasn't taking that fight.
Techno.
Right, he's the man having a huge amount of impact for his team, and I can't believe he got away with this.
Bro, look at him.
He looks like he's in the flow state right now.
Yes, yes.
But that should never have been allowed to happen. I bet he's asking, like, why weren't they looking at me?
Exactly the question I have as well.
Oh, dear.
You just highlighted how few kind of mistakes or errors or weak rounds you've seen from 3D Max. That one is at the top of the list.
That
now.
one and the pistol round lost.
Yeah. 9-10's ridiculous Deagle headshot.
Oh, dear.
Is that the start of something? Spam down mid. It's
Fast
very
again.
quick. Yeah, Gravity likes this gap. It's held by the AWP this time, though. You're not going to get this for free. Too easy. Opening for the AWP once more. 9-10 starting to wake up. Oh, that's Techno. A little bit of a misstep. Loses his life. Blitz activates and does claw one back. They're through to Paul, though. Godflash will be eaten by Lucky and goes down to Blitz. Solo hold solid. Aka making a play. Throws out the smoke, trying to isolate onto Senzu. Does inflict good damage. A headshot through the wall. 2-on-4. Exercise joins him. Smoke CT and go. Or not. Oh, now you will. Senzu gets dunked by the nade. Trying to elevate up. 9-10 combat. All pushing smokes and hitting shots. Feeling himself now, inspired by the Techno fragging. Starts doing a bit of it himself. Maka in the clutch. 1 versus 3. And 9-10. Styling on him. It's the first round we really can attribute to him solely.
I think that right there, the fact that they've gone for another erratic side, T-side call when your money was on the line, that is one that might come back to haunt 3D Max in this one. The fact Gravity's gone, no, I'm just going to try and find that gap up mid after the gap was found in the previous.
Yeah.
Right, the mistake came with just that flurry into the site, and then here it's felt individual, it's felt rushed, and hoping to capitalize with pace now sees you on just some pistols. A Deagle for Exercise, that's all that they've invested upon. Oof. You'd hate for that to be how things fall apart. Well, they boosted 2 up into Boiler. The Blitz is the only one without head armor. So these Glocks are not really going to have...
How about the Deagle, though?
Oh, the Deagle's
How about
good.
the Deagle, though? AWP goes down. Exercise has given his team something to work with, and Maka in a larger sense, he gets the AWP.
It's a good position to patrol the rotations too.
And Senzu, Mazinho, that's exercise with the second. There's grounds for a plant, perhaps. Still got to get rid of Mazinho. The pesky presence in pit. Maka makes the orb work. Hang on! It's fallen, put back in their favor. 3D Max take control. With their powers combined, those two on your screen get all 5.
Oh, exercise having the game, isn't he? 21 kills in total, and then Maka adds another 3 to the tally, and now it's an oopsie for the Mongols. This shot gets the jiggle, steps back in, deletes 9-10. Beautiful shot, and then the fact that the AWP is picked up, well, the slump in the chair, I think it says it all. Maka is getting to hold off these rotations, and he likes to be aggressive with the AWP as well, so these fights are right up his alley.
Beautiful sequence out of Maka's AWP. I would say Maka's AWP, 9-10's AWP.
Yeah, well, now the money broken for the Mongols. They'll buy back in, but it's a Deagle, 2 MP9s, an AWP, and an M4.
Oh, takes your own medicine, Blitz. He sees the 3 nades. Avoids them completely as he backs away. Exercise. Oh, pre-aim. Zinho's got him beat.
He just took his hand off the keyboard just moments before that.
Gets it though. Oh, it's too easy for 9-10 onto Gravity there. Seen a couple of those.
Don't think they're expecting an AWP to be available considering the financial back and forth.
Yeah, fair. Sounds he's confident in his Deagle, I guess.
Blitz is here now as well. Yeah, Blitz can actually get the spot from that position if you play hard in the corner.
Holy!
So he played for that info. If they played a little bit further out with that boost, then they're not visible from CT Arch. Yeah, so if you're right in that corner and the CT Arch player's aware, I think they can get a bit of an angle.
He was so audible as well, like they were licking their lips, like here he comes.
Yeah, so you can see that...
if you're deep in the arch and they're too far to the left, like too close to the wall. I see.
Doesn't go both ways.
Further away from the angle.
Oh, okay, well this one, it's got a bit of everything right now. Mongols, are you going to get this done 2-0? You've had a couple of really fortunate rounds, but 3D Max got back one of their own. Literally $700 worth of investment got them a round win.
Yeah, we've had a bit of everything here. This game has definitely been an entertaining one.
So noisy.
Yeah, Mazinho and 9-10 feeling like the whole
they're coming.
team's coming. Get the nades out of your hands. Get your gun back out. Mazinho 2. Quick transfer onto Lucky's head.
Bomb's loose in pit. It'll take him a while to find that and pick it back up. So it's going to allow this rotation to get further in time. Smoked off for now. Bomb still not found. Oh, finally picked up. Another smoke. They can replenish this.
And they will.
Double nade.
It looks good. Oh, 8 HP Gravity. Legs shaking. Ears bleeding. But he still hangs on.
Could be a conversation of a save.
That's what I'm saying. This is not the map to be going for these retakes.
Ollie for pit.
Oh, Blitz hits the heady. Maka's gone. Gravity's low. It's all coming together. Body does clothesline 1 and 2. Falling through their fingers. Body has done enough. Spy some sharp shots from Blitz. Mongols head in hands for 9-10. You can see on the right side of your screen. No output from him in this one. Mazinho gave it a good go. 3D Max 11. Senzu holds onto his AK. Nuke 2 rounds away from the French.
Okay, Senzu can drop one. Blitz can buy himself or drop an AWP for 9-10. So yeah, 9-10 could drop an M4, then take the AWP, but then Blitz is going to be lacking armor, so that's likely why they've taken this tactical timeout. Those nades just shy of the mark there. Damage not lethal. Good shooting there from Blitz. He threw that molly in, but the CT one actually, Body does find a safe haven to work with and still just keeping the good vibes of 3D Max. One gun has been dropped. Well, not quite yet. Okay. Taking it with an MP9. Blitz bought in. 1900 loss bonus into the next, so they have to shove. Senzu does send it over to 9-10. Okay, they can make this work. Biggest omission, honestly, obviously it's not full M4s, but no kit. So they need to stop 3D Max getting into a site.
Carpet of flame. Incendiary in response, force forward. Techno, not the weapon for the job. Gravity comfortable with that. Grab Blitz, however. Multiple times we've seen him hold on to the site, and he does it again with 3. Massive.
Niantic can run this down. He knows there's the only one player here.
Oh, he's just shy of the mark on the smoke spam. Maka will get that bomb down. Now scoops up some additional util for this. Throws out the flash.
No shit.
You're right. You'd have to go now. 9-10 pushes on out, spots out, removes Maka. 1v1 for Exercise to finish. This is for the 12. Time on his side.
Oh.
Senzu spams away! Exercise gets away with murder!
What has gone on there? He's trying to play for the side control. Feels like he should be a dead man walking.
What?
He knows he got away with one.
Yes, he did.
Oh. Blitz,
Man.
this is heroics right here. Techno's had a couple.
10 bullets, bro. He swings with 10 bullets. He gets 2 more kills. I'm in awe.
And at this moment, you know that it's just Maka because Exercise only moments before got a kill just over towards A. He drops the smoke to give him space. He fumbles the movement. Senzu can't find the kill. This isn't the Senzu from map 1 right now.
Body's reaction was cringing into celebrations. I think that means, oh, bother.
Yeah, shucks. We'll get him next time. Oh, this has been a fun map of Counter-Strike.
Oh, it has, yeah. You know, my Inferno slander misplaced. I've had a lot of fun here.
Well, with the way these two teams play,
Yeah.
make it a Mongols versus 3D Max exclusive. 3 rounds needed to take this to overtime. Oh, will we get there? There is definitely been some punches thrown. Replay starting over towards A this time as a fast onslaught again, audible. Last time they just jaunted through, they extinguished and they erupted. So this A defense needs to be on their haunches and just the sound is fakey. They're being quite tricky with this. Look at the rotation that it's drawn. They've just run through, they've made a heap of noise. It's drawn a full rotation from Mongols. And now they've realized, hold up a second. Now the util lands. Top and has just been secured, but nobody is in the side. This is it.
No, this is how it ends. This helpless feeling. The smokes come in. It confirms your worst fears. But that gap you left has been exploited. Sight lost. Nades for days. There's another smoke where that one came from. Oh, it has to be one hell of a flash. They've even got the molly. Forced into the fight, Blitz. What can you do? Tip of the head spotted. Flying Mac 10 in Maka's hands. Lucky thinks he's had enough. Puts him down. Nice from Mazinho, does get his first, not able to finish off Gravity, it's just 9-10, and oh, there was a chance, but 3D Max take us the distance. 3rd map required in this quarterfinal, and it will be Nuke.
Oh, just like yesterday against Na'Vi, they lose the opening map, they bounce back on Inferno, and now this one is going to go the distance. Nuke is required, and the question is, who will be marching onto the set?
Series witnessing 3D Max clawing their way to Nuke. Ancient was how Mongols got themselves that first map.
Pretty dominant as well, wasn't it?
It was.
A 10-2 start and then clawed back. I think 3D Max needed that warm-up and they made good of it on Inferno.
Oh, I love this from Gravity. He's gone for that smoke kit, so if Mongols with their 5 Kev strat do get that bomb down, he can be very cheeky with the smoke diffuse.
Well, 5 sets of Kevlar for the Mongols. There won't be any nuance to this.
Here they come towards the lobby. All but one. Blitz. Working yard on a late timing. Exercise. Investigates lobby, gets spotted out. Now Ramp. Lucky. Going to be calling for backup. He sticks around for one. And it's cost him his life. Blitz as well. In the meantime, on yard side, removes Maka. Oh, that's naughty. Just looking at the floor. Hard to get that 1-bullet headshot you so desperately desire. Exercise flies up the vent to tend to heaven, but they're in no rush.
No, they can just probe this one out. As long as they don't give away the kills one by one and allow 3D Max to put themselves back in a strong position, it's going to be both of them rotating down to B. So as Techno calls yard clear, they can start bringing their bodies back through lobby. Bomb will be joining this in a moment's time as Senzu is sent down and, well, he breaks open the window. And that's going to be enough, isn't it? As we'll be getting into A for free, and this will be a much-needed pistol round over there on Inferno. Unable to pick up either of the two played. So this is more what Mara will be looking for, as Exercise will be able to grab a kill. Now, worst case, you give over too many kills to Exercise and he can upgrade into an M4 into the next. Best case, you remove everything. There's no kit, there's no smoke, there's no armor to be invested upon. Either way the round is done, we can tell by the positions that they are residing themselves to over in secret. Pretty clean start. And the desk was discussing some of the smoke walls that 3D Max were operating with on their T side yesterday. And I do agree with Jason's surmise of the knife round. A bit ratty from 3D Max, to be honest. Playing around the elevations of CT spawn. I think what we should have for knife rounds is a dedicated knife map where it's just a circle.
Oh, a circle.
And you can't, you can't do anything silly.
Like a UFC cage.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right, and that way you won't have people doing stupid stuff.
Especially when it's a third map, singular limb, quarterfinal. You're gonna want to, avoid any rattiness. But when it's available, I can't.
You're gonna say exactly.
Same thing.
Exercise is going to get into a famous. Scout for Maka, 5-7s for the rest.
All right, Maka, what you got for this? Smoke wall's going to be quick. Oh, he's got in 2 minds about the smoke break. Gets spotted out by the silo player and has a shot. Doesn't hit it.
One of the details to note about yesterday's gameplay from 3D Max, and the desk highlighted it as well, they used the Exercise round where he pushed straight through Hut up the ladder and killing Na'Vi in the back. But they were always jarring lobby. They were aggressive through ramp. They were pushing squeaky door. They had good wombo combo setups. They were always being very, very annoying to the default of Na'Vi. Now, can they do the same against the Mongols? Well, the Force is where we start.
Yeah, 4B. Shadow spotted. They still go down. The jiggle bait works out. Mazinho trying to claw back in. It's even trades.
What about a clown car? What about a clown secret? Because they just kept on coming. Only to slow down the retrieval of weapons, but Bonnie will get himself a Famus. Now Maka takes lobby. Not the weapon for the job, really.
Into minds as to when to finish. Flash for Senzu to drop in. Maka, not an easy shot, especially with the movements of Senzu.
Diligent. They'll allow the player to come up through the vent. They can actually use that as a portal now.
And they will. Senzu's not looking, Techno isn't either.
Barrel.
Oh, the barrel. Yeah, I think he caught a whiff, did he? He certainly did. And just like that, the round is theirs. Threatening throughout from 3D Max.
Okay, well, we'll be the eco now, so this is Will's chance to build a bit of a bank after taking so many casualties against the Force. They just kept on coming, didn't they? Good to go 1 for 1, but just not enough output in that situation. Needed the multi from one of the many bodies. Are able to get a couple of pistol upgrades, sure. 2 5.7s, 3 Deagles. So no reason they can't take away a couple of guns again. That's what 3D Max are banking on, keeping the Mongols humble as once more it's the same smoke wall. The most direct approach to get down secret. And they will be able to get 3 to cross immediately with the bomb as part of the tail of this. And 10 joining his teammates as there is the lingering force of Techno and Senzu towards top silo and T roof. Making no secret of their presence. Carrying out the double doors with the molly now. Senzu, credit card molly, main smoke, drops off. That'll be heard.
Senzu, he's not scared to take these fights, but a few too many for him to handle on his own.
Good info, though, to help inform this B finish as Techno will swoop through. So the two of them able to deal with anything too crazy. Safe plant back at the site. There's slip down vent, and well, that'll be that, won't it? Blitz will finish off Maka. Gravity and Exercise will be the final 2 to find, and this elevation of gravity should be good for 1. I think throughout, one of the keys for me has been the... Oh, that's a nice shot, isn't it? Exercise very sharp on Inferno, continuing that now. But yeah, one of the keys for me has been the attitude that 3D Max have had. They've been laughing, they've been having a good time, and there have been some very tense moments. Having to battle back after a very frustrating half of Ancient. Now you're in what is essentially a best of 1. Let's say Rejuice?
Rejuice me.
That's owner pixelism.
Like have a coffee with me, I guess.
Yeah, just for owner pixel fans out there, we do have a team that is located in France and one that is located in Mongolia, both in Saudi Arabia. He's not very good at GeoGuessr, so I just wanted to help him out with the geography of this situation while he eats those packing peanuts. Starting main.
It's rare to see an AWP.
Yeah, it's good for a squeaky pick, but then
Now
what?
He got a smoke break available. I don't see the HE body. Got one. Not there. So they're allowed just safe passage. They evade the spam completely. They're accelerated. Blitz is not letting go of W.
This is crazy. There's so many of them just
surging forward. I don't know what
flurry.
cue they got, but they have a very good idea that this was unguarded. Body is going to make it just in time to this power position, and he gets some impact. 910 puts him down. Lucky, however, keeps him up and afloat. Zinho spots out Lucky. An important find from the ramp player. Double kill from Lucky. Onto the AWP. A nice headshot to seal the deal.
910 can't quite believe he got away with that one. Should have been dead to rights. Pivots in, takes him down, wins the round. And do you know why I think they've gone for that? Because we were talking about coming into this, the lobby aggressors.
Yeah.
So they've gone, okay, we watched the demo. They're going to play aggressive through heart. They're going to play aggressive through ramp. And while they're doing that, we will just be in towards the site because their rotation will be later. But no, 3D Max didn't push. They had so many individuals ready to rotate down, but 910 sits them on their ass, and 4-0 start for the Mongols.
Lucky trying his hand at the scout. And that's the end of that. He hit the shot. 910's more expensive gun, though.
Bigger bullet.
They're all starting to develop some class consciousness.
Okay, well, 4-0 should become 5-0 now that we do find ourselves in a 3v5 disadvantage for the Frenchman, Maka, with just 11 points of health, and they will try and scrounge away what they can. I think at this moment, we'll likely see 3D Max go, okay, well, let's do what we did against Na'Vi, which will be that lobby aggression, and we'll see if Mongols are able to deal with it. Oh, AWP shot missed, but gravity noted.
And that main smoke combined with the flash and the flame, it's going to have them on high alert. Gravity calls for backup. When it comes to lend a hand, it does leave that gap of round. They are really just like puppet mastering this right now.
I wonder if the conversation after the Inferno map loss is, boys, let's make sure that we aren't taking this series for granted and we're not treating 3D Max like they're a pushover.
Right.
And that mentality could have just started from how dominating they were on that first map, first half. And then it's bled into Inferno, and then there's been some certain rounds that they've...
Not sure about the door smoke.
No, well...
I'm planning it.
Yeah, keep the creativity there. Zinho does execute gravity, and one by one they're found, one by one they fall, as Body would love to hold on to this M4. With the loss bonus coming in next round of 3,400, there should be no issues in the buy. Maka can get himself the AWP. That scout is just for a kill, really. Right now, it's more important that he guards Body, if anything. And Body now starting to back off to the safe haven. So, don't want to give an AK over. Understandably, they can't buy those. And we are ticking along nicely as far as the Mongols camp is concerned. 3D Max, this is where you need to find that fight. Your key will be crushed. Now the devs discussing, oh yeah, this might be one of their best placings of the year. Jason doesn't talk like that, that's how I talk. But really, it's a 16-team single elimination bracket. You win one game, you're already in the top 8. Right? There's no playoffs. The whole thing is a playoff.
Yeah, we started in the playoffs.
But Asian Counter-Strike could be eaten good tonight. It would be a massive upset to see Vitality fall to Tyloo, but there's no head-to-head. And Vitality haven't been playing their best Counter-Strike. I'm sure they would be turning their nose up at hearing that sentiment. It will be the tactical timeout.
Just a distinct lack of kills, reminiscent of how the first half of Ancient was going. Grand total of quick maths, 9. for 3D Max.
Maka, when I'm just taking a look at some of these spawns right now, does have one of the more forward spawns, but definitely not the closest to go for an aggressive red play with the AWP. Gravity, cheekily the door guy, so we'll see where he finds himself. So yeah, the AWP might even start ramp, and they go heavy rifle yard control. No, okay. Starting one player red pole, that's Body. Traditionally the ramp holder, Gravity plays towards main. Lucky also supporting this.
He doesn't really hit its mark. Lucky's bullets do, but Blitz, impeccable tracking considering that was a silenced M4, didn't get that muzzle flash. Oh, hang on, that's a lot of damage onto Blitz to finish. The job is Gravity. Flicks into Mazinho upon the fade, caught in the open, pantsed by Gravity to start.
Well, the information they've been able to garner from this situation doesn't really give them too much to go off because they don't know that Body's playing red pole right now, so they don't know that ramp could be weaker. They know that AWP was over towards Heaven and Hell. So if they do tend to that side of the map, and some well-placed utility might be able to force him off the line. A lot of talking right now as 3 are in lobby, 1 on the roof. That's 9-10 at the ready with a top hut Molotov. They could try and waltz out Squeaky. The Mustang position is very strong for Exercise against this.
Yeah, I think Exercise is not going to get a chance, though. If they actually dip down the vent. Yep, Senzu gets away with his life. Nearly naded himself, but now perfectly set up for it. The logic is sound. That was the call.
Well, now you know that's the ramp holder dead.
Exercise overlooks Senzu, a powerful corner, but traded. Gravity swings open the door to his demise. Maka likely just has to save his AWP.
Okay, well.
Damn.
Yeah, and it felt like they had a really good opportunity there, but the fact that they're able to manufacture that vent drop is very well done.
But on top of it, it's the fact that it's 9-10 throwing the util from T-Roof, which enables the silo hold of the secret retake. Oh, he can't even save his AWP. Yeah, fair play. Blitz mechanics on display, 6-0 to start. Now this is where previously we saw a little bit of a resurgence.
This is already a massive T-half.
Oh yeah,
sorry to state the obvious.
That's true.
Sorry to state the obvious, but there's 6 already without a blemish on the record. This is already getting into dire straits. And it has to be another partial. So you'd need 6 straight into the halftime break, then the pistol to really turn this one on its head, I think.
Color TV.
Starting 3, heavy towards main. It's going to be that Lear of Lucky outside. I'm going to have to take some gambles here, 3D Max, aren't you?
How's that for a start? 9-10 Zort brought down, opening kill from Body, the only rifle, and he's put it to good use to start. Senzu gets out of dodge. Back on those secret stairs will be the next fight for Senzu's progressions.
Miss smoke
he's
highlighted.
Missed his shot. Body might actually, oh, hang on. The AWP could enable Senzu to hold the secret stairs from afar. Instead, it's Exercise on ramp. He's good for his, gets it. Still takes a while to take him down. Techno couldn't find Body. Still a 2-on-3 that they're so segregated. I can't see too much comfort for Blitz right now. Throws out the smoke, loud about it.
At times his biggest problem, they'll run him down.
Oh, not comfortable at all. Blitz bails himself out, still trying to get away with the bomb.
Should be dead from ramp.
Yeah, Lucky's got him booked. Knife out. Thank you very much. Bomb delivered to his front door, and Senzu too far away. 19 seconds. I don't see a world.
No, I don't think so either. This is might just be an AWP save right now. I think that 3D Max had a good understanding of the situation, that somebody was lingering outside, and Senzu will just have to retain this. So Blitz, misreading the situation there, runs to his demise, and the round will be handed over. Now, that is a confidence-inspiring one for 3D Max. Now they have to do it in a full gun round. So you do it with the partial. Light investment facilitated thanks to the loss. Now you need to do it that both teams are going to be fully strapped. 9-10 gets his gun back, and a tactical timeout called. So Mara is going to come in. I don't think he'd be too aggressive about this. It's not like, all right, well, we lost to this round. It's fine. We've already got 6. They've got 1. And now if we can win straight back into things, we can pick up where we left off. So he's going to call an adjustment. Max, what they hope is the first of many.
Yeah, I mean, that's the first crack we've seen in the Mongols T side, and as you've already highlighted, a 6-round bag.
It's tough when your rotation player of Maka has yet to get going as well, right? Like that, that right there is one of the players that needs to put themselves in the right place at the right time to help shut down any of these hits.
Well, it's CS2 Orpa, so he's got the AK, and he's going to have to deliver with it. Break his silence.
Open for a bit more of a deflection there.
Yeah, bullet finds Blitz,
but that one missed.
Ooh.
That one...
Lying on the second. He
well, still works.
Yeah, gets him across. Is Lucky not ready?
Neither are ready right now.
No, not considered it. You might get a little timing peak on Blitz, though. How diligent are his protocols? Doesn't look like he's active on it. Doesn't look like he's considered it. This is a massive gap. Exercise, jump scare, trigger discipline likely. He's going for another one, folks. Tap, tap, tap and away. Double kill from Blitz, and the third falls into place.
He's done more than enough there. And the diligence immediately to drop that Molotov, make sure the rotations are isolated, knows that he's gotten past an outside player because Lucky's still alive, and this is going to just be the cherry on top. Blitz, masterclass. Checkmate. As body comes into this late, and well, he might get... Oh, no. Blitz has him. There you go. What a specialty right there from Blitz. Beautiful work.
Wow. Yeah, if I could put a Counter-Strike round in a frame and look at it on occasion, that is lovely.
Well, you know, the missed smoke. Now, I'm not doing it. I'm not going to say it was intentional. But it actually, it kept Lucky's attention because this weird smoke's in front of him. Maybe he's thinking, hold up a second. What are they trying? Is this to give them deeper pathing? I'm not quite sure.
But he didn't, like, for a second draw his attention away. Didn't, like, have a passing glance at the potential slip unbreakable.
Well, there's two thought processes. One is, oh my God, are they trying something different? Like, is this smoke right now to facilitate some type of weird pathing? Or, well, they missed their smoke. There's no way he's still going to try and path through it, right?
Right.
So it has to be one of the two, because to not consider the glance, they run that same type of maneuver themselves.
Yeah.
3D Max are well aware of that type of smoke play. So 7 could quickly become 8, but Maka with the AWP, Famas, MP9, and 2 M4s for their troubles. 3D Max, resistance is necessary, or is it futile?
Mongol stars trek to yard.
Blade-seeking missiles there. Taking the pace out and hitting the brakes, allowing the mistakes to be made, and also trying to find out what they're working with. Main and Locker smoke deployed, limiting the options.
Yeah, flash behind blue has Lucky on high alert. There's a lot of CTs here, and that's exactly what 3D Max needed. Mongols collapse.
So it's 2 rounds where they've been able to find these incisions, either jarring from main or swooping together. There's a lot of gaps, and I think they've identified that Mongols aren't looking for those gaps. They're just ready to play together.
I feel like Mac is holding for this. It's about time. Oh, I was gonna say, it's about time Maka avoided the Secret Service. Instead, a servant's death with empty hands.
And they'll take this round, and right now with 30 seconds left, it's going to be tough to see this 2v4 whir into action. Anten is joining this. So they try and go down the vent again. Well, with Gravity top heart and a dink on a Senzu, I don't think so.
Yeah, that Famas is dangerous. Gravity's pissed. Jumps in. He wants to get this one done.
That Molly says, no way, 9-10. Back off. Second round secure. They, cheeky. And they should be able to get that AWP back from the heavens. You can see Lucky darting over to grab that one now as got a couple of AKs, the AWP, and can go again. So round by round, they need to give themselves something to work with. At this point, 5 is the best they can boast, but they're going to need to win.
All of them.
Yeah, and The thing is as well, because of these saves and the residual cash that Mongols have from how easy some of these rounds have been, they have at least 2 more buys available, and there's only 3 rounds left of play.
Yeah.
Still having fun. Still keeping the vibes high. Got to respect him for that.
Yeah, I have to. Maka.
Guard control.
Not going to be deterred.
A lot of info. A lot of info. And now they're starting to push. This is what we remember from yesterday.
Yeah, this time Techno's handled it very well. A little too well. Not a third. Oh, no. 3D Max throw themselves into Techno's jaws. And he slams them shut. That is a nasty one. They try and give him their signature flavor. They try and give him the heat into lobby. Techno prepared and a smile on his face as theirs is wiped off.
Just going to have to buy out the remainder of this half, aren't you, 3D Max? 2 more rounds, just shove and shove.
Lucky naded Gravity. That nade was right underneath him. Softened him up nicely. Certainly not the main issue, the issue being Techno. Certainly doesn't help.
It's hard to be worse than Na'Vi yesterday. What was it? Bit-nading himself. Wonderful knifing Alexi. Alexi flubbing the movement in that 1v1.
Don't remind me.
Yeah, and I think there's some Na'Vi fans on site.
Yeah, I saw that there was Na'Vi chance as I arrived this morning.
A little bit late, unfortunately.
Oops. And that's a KVM4 for you.
Yeah,
Maka.
Gonna have to putt this one in, aren't they? It's tough to watch, but it is great for the Mongols.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, their pedigree on display here. Especially when you remember just how unique of a flavor Inferno had.
Yes, indeed. That was a very fun match to watch. This man's Deagle.
Yes. Yeah, phenomenal.
There's been some missed utility, I think, coming out of the Mongols.
Oh, not going to miss that one. No, they nearly lined up for the craziest of collaterals.
Oh, body. A little bit of a window to work with. Not awares that it's such a runway.
Senzu's relayed that info. Has his exit held. Lucky only the one, and now they know where you are. And Blitz, he's in a hurry. Runs at him. Doesn't matter. Senzu's up the ladder.
Just wanted to allow that avenue. Coach, arms crossed, not a smile on his face because this one is spelling disaster. CT side meta currently, Nuke. CT start for 3D Max after winning the knife, and dear oh dear, my oh my. Man oh man, it is only 3 rounds available now as this one is going down the gurgler.
Everyone's having a great
I'm glad everyone's having fun. It's a video game after all.
Yeah, just, you know, millions of dollars at stake, but...
Body won't go cleared. Oh.
9-10. Connecting with his AWP once more. Blitz and Mazinho are low. Maybe those French guns in French hands could give them that third. I always get excited when I see Gravity near a smoke, so...
Yes, exactly. Go pipe through at any moment, a multi-kill, some crazy chaos. And I do know they are heading down towards B, so down secret they slip as a pack. The Mongols rolling in numbers will have to get past 2. Lucky alongside of Maka.
Not the optimal spread. Maka allowed to stay in that corner. Senzu close to the wall. He's going to be peeking in procedurally. He was the healthiest member. Maka could have the double here. Even the triple. Yep. Blitz goes down. Techno in the clutch. fakes it out, not falling for it this time. They want this round, they want it bad. Exercise secures it. It's only 3 for 3D Max. They are on death's door, elimination calling. This quarterfinal could come to a close quick.
This will be the final half of Counter-Strike for one of these two teams at EWC 2025. The Mongols, 9 rounds on their T side should be more than enough to put the French away. 3D Max, how do you bounce back into this?
I've been saying it. Resilience and tenacity from 3D Max, the likes of which we haven't seen from them in the past. This is, however, I think is asking a little too much. Maka makes a move, breaks his legs, but break the neck of 910. Have him down low. They hit that Glock shot at range. It's nice from Blitz, gets his, gets out. 910 under scrutiny on Lockers. That's big from Maka, puts him down, opens up. Blitz is still a problem. Down on these secret stairs, lucky double swing and a good headshot. P250 finally brings down Blitz.
Okay, and they have the ramp control as well, so it's all up to Mazinho here.
Yeah, he's got a lot to do. Bomb, and that is a nice shot. Takes down body. Here's the push on control. Maka does step up, and it's Lucky that puts the cherry on top. Okay, as far as necessity goes, that one was 4-9.
And if you consider the last round of the half going into the first of this one, that's the first consecutive rounds that 3D Max have been able to post on Nuke. So that's a great sign. Now they need to get past the force. If you go back to Ancient, where this series started, it was 10-2. The Mongols won the second half pistol, 11-2, and then lost the force, and then they mounted a bit of a comeback to give them a Jacob Pimvinicky cosmetic comeback of 13-9. I'm sure Mongols know it can get out of control and do not want to allow that to happen again, but by going in with this force, they are allowing the gap to close if they cannot convert with lesser guns. Direct from body, love it.
Opportunity on Mongols on this force buy.
Yeah, it's, just looking at 3D Max's approach on these pistol rounds, it's been such a scatter shot. It's like, all right, let's go everywhere and win our fights. And if we do that, we'll win the round. It's like, yeah, I guess. And it worked.
It does. Oh, nice shot. Clotheslines gravity. He knows he's potentially going to get walked on here. Will swing through again. Spots the head. Oh, he nearly had him. Body brings him down. Avenges his fallen comrade in gravity. And they seize control. Zinho wants lobby.
He's got good timing on this.
Yeah, Lucky just leaving hut now. He hears that. This does not look easy for him. Bounces the molly off his face, and Maka and Lucky secure it.
Okay, I think right now if you're Senzu and you blitz, you should hold on to this. You probably are going to want to try and find an incision, see if you can find a rifle, but give yourself something to work with into the next. Lads, if a kill comes your way, fine. But you know if you overplay your hand right now that you will be allowing 3D Max back in because you'll have no resistance into the next. At least try and apply a bit of friction. So right now, what was a 9-3 is about to become a 9-5 and likely a 9-6. That's luxury work hours, but real problem for the Mongols because that first rifle round is going to determine how close this game will really get. After such a strong half, you really don't expect it to be a nail-biter, but 3D Max showing they've still got some gas in the tank.
Yeah. I mean, you talk about cosmetic comeback. Every comeback looks cosmetic until it's something epic.
This was nice. I even love the diligence on the jump there, right, to get that spot. But at that point, Body had already scaled way too close. Techno goes down. And then Mazinho, the only one left in a position to make a play, has that choice in the moment when the molly donks off his head. Dazed and confused.
Stacy, yeah,
like
back
it.
10.
Well, vent drop as
Straight
well.
down the vent. Yeah, gets out. Gets down. 3. Down the vents. Relatively unscathed.
We need a banger of a shot here, Mazinho.
Yeah, not looking good, is it?
Bomb's already passed. Given chances, obviously not easy shots at all.
There's that Senzu UMP. Gets them a Galil on the floor.
Okay.
Lucky's position noted, and yeah, he's going to clean house. A shot eventually.
This is a kill for 910. At least it was.
It's not.
Yeah, he's going to wonder how that frag didn't come through. Lucky namesake and all that. 3 kills for him within the round. Okay, now we get into the guns. 910 made sure that he didn't overinvest in the previous 2, so with the loss bonus, able to bring out the AWP immediately. So righting the wrongs of the first half of play. Just a 3-round gap, and again, it can close oh so quickly. You lose this launch, the Mazinho space mission as gravity defies it. Here we go. Fast again.
Making his move. Exercise. Oh, he's a dead man. Blitz happy to receive the pace, and so is Senzu. 3D Max just run into a brick
down
wall.
the vent, though.
Yeah, congrats. You got the bomb. You get the plant. You'll get a buy. But Mongols, they seal this one flawlessly.
They gave pace a go, and I think the consolation prize there of that plant, it does give them another chunky bite. Maybe you bring out the Maka AWP now. Your Body and Exercise are a little bit lighter on. Body can go AK head armor, but I'm sure they'll need the smoke, so it's probably Galil's for both of them. And if you are going to bring out the AWP, I think you have to do something that's a little bit more standard. Now, in this scenario, do we see the smoke walls that were used to rumble Na'Vi yesterday? We go back to just a standard round, get the AWP oversight, set body up, try and give him some room. I would imagine they default to that type of decision making.
Let's see. Like a starting silo.
Lucky with the lurk smoke out the door at the same time as the smoke wall deployed. Techno exchanges, wants to get in the vent, I do believe, having a tough time, yeah, and noisy too. So it looks like he wanted to be intentional, or is at least telling us it was. That sound cue heard. And another smoke available to redeploy on Squeaky. Not pathing through, it looks like they want to do a late top split. So body to activate main. Another smoke will be counted.
It's just the fact that they've got so many AKs on the CT side as well. 3. That was correlated with the run of form we saw the Mongols CT side.
Techno's, I thought he was about to get off top heart. He's about to be mollied. He will have to get off top heart. Maka will force him away from this. So backside and top heart available. It's actually exercise to lob that one out, excuse me.
Dismounts. Blitz actually going closer. Gravity ready for it. Pre-fire from Techno doesn't work out. Good luck! Lucky hits a blinder.
Showstopper.
Sanzu down, and yeah, the show has come to a close. 910 and Mazinho surely not having a look at this one. In fact, 910 is, and Lucky can't believe his, well, luck.
Okay, well, that was a very well pieced together round there, wasn't it? You can see the U2, how premeditated it was. It literally made both top defenders move. The backside player and the top hut player. So perfect work there from 3D Max. And they did use a smoke wall lay outside, which makes Mongols ask questions. Okay, are they trying to get body this space? No, it's all a ruse. He's parked behind main, and now they just want to take this one away from Mazinho. There'll be money for their buy as well going into the next with the 2,400 loss bonus, but back and forth we go. And if the money gets broken late for the Mongols, that will be a calamity. I do just find it so hard to think you would, going into the halftime break, if I'm in the server, I don't want this to be the thought, but if I've won 9-3 T-half nuke, I think we've won.
Yeah.
But I obviously am not just going, oh yeah, hand off the keyboard, right? But with that scoreline, I would take that every day of the week against almost any team in the world.
Yes.
Actually, no, any team in the world. Not almost any team in the world.
It certainly is more threatening than Mongols would have anticipated coming into this T-half.
Great shot there from Lucky.
Right, seeing it from the death POV, sometimes you just get to feel the wrath of these individuals, just how potent they can be. Second timeout from Mara has elapsed, so he had his 30 seconds trying to get the head of the Mongols CT side screwed on tight.
Well, this is the thing. This is an elite level team now, Alex. So you would say a loss like this even hurts more than, say, Na'Vis, who are trying to rebuild.
Yes.
And for 3D Max, they're looking for breakthrough wins. And the fact that this is their debut, or at least yesterday, this is a tournament with Gravity in the leadership role, this is probably why as well they're not as stressed as they would be, let's say they were further down the line of these progressions. Same roster, different man calling the shots, and competitive scenes. It's hard to argue with that statement.
Is there more
He saw the AWP silo.
of this French resistance? The harder side, widely regarded as an insurmountable scoreline on T-side nuke, and yet here they stand in pursuit of an 8th. 910 will remove exercise. Blitz is about to get double palmed. Oh, he nearly pulls the crosshair onto Gravity's head. 3v4.
Well, Lucky's getting chipped away at.
Yeah, he is, and Gravity even more so. 910 Zorf has found 2 kills this half. Relays the information on Maka. Lucky.
He's going to have 2 backs turned, Alex. He's lost in the source right now, but if he gets a move on it, oh, he's not going to. They're not going to get there in time. They're going to be up secret. Yeah, he was so lost in that smoke.
Yeah, didn't know where to go.
So this will be the bomb marooned before Lucky can even do anything about it as they keep moving.
Oh, blind spot. Maka's just staring out into space, disassociating. Okay, that's a nasty one. Horrible way for that one to end. It just boils down into like a whimper. Simmers on out. Nasty round to lose.
Hear the crowd there. Some people saying one more round. And then someone corrected and said 2. Well, one more round will get you overtime.
Yeah. Maybe that's what they're wanting.
A couple of deaths there at the end that do just look a little bit silly, don't they? Well, Mac-10 Galil around these AKs. Hard to find solutions now. Ramp hop potentially right now into Mazinho. The flash lined up from Maka. Here they come.
Okay, Mazinho turns the flash. Can he track? Yes, he does. Gets away. No, he doesn't. Exercise and Lucky give themselves the man up. Blitz tuck to Strales. Feel like this is going to be a guaranteed clear here. Maybe the smoke actually denies. Yep, that does. What is that smoke? He gets one. Lucky trades. Lucky keeping 3D Max in this now. 18 frags deep. Bomb on his back. Double kill in this round. And they're not rushing to the plant.
Senzu was worried about Secret this entire time, and nobody's come through, so must start thinking sector clear. Smoke drop, plant will go down.
Doors open.
Oh!
Lucky spotted. Techno, that's spicy. Holding it down, sprays 20 bullets into the smoke, and it reveals the plant spot. Bomb did go down, though. What are you finding? Techno, all onto Senzu. He's done his part. Can Senzu do his?
Was he saving? Rerouting, more options.
Oh, the angles, the crossfire. This is going to be so hard to break.
Got a kid at least. There's not going to be any time for this.
No.
Get out of there.
Get out of there.
Oh, they pulled off another one.
Wow, 3D Max, keep going, keep fighting.
It's just these little moments, right? You get the pressure on Mazinho at ramp. He gets the first, but he can't get away. He goes to jump on the railing. He sees, if I jump up again, I'm a dead man. Has to fight for a second. Comms must be a bit all over the place because 9-10, he's trying to fight ramp as they're teaming out of the elbow position, but they're already scaling around the box. He gets shot in the side, and this is where it falls apart. So Mazinho calling there out ramp, or look, in terms of the Mongols comms, I can't really speak to it, but then the committed because of the molly. 9-10 can't drop back, and ooh. He gets a second there. That's
part of me wonders if he had, you know, you can't risk having the trigger discipline any further because the chances are someone's going to be doing a little wiggle of the mouse.
Also, you have to worry about the potential for the radar to pick things up. What do they fall by 3? They don't see you. The radar picks it up. You appear as a red dot.
Here we go. We've got a chance for Lucky to do more. 2 players in front of him. They wallbang through. It's Mazinho on the flank.
Oh, they're going to go heaven and help.
She's ramped. Yeah, they are. They're coming straight towards the AWP. 9-10 can't believe his luck. He gets himself another quick flick into exercise. 3D Max, it's been going so well. And they try and turn up the heat, try and turn up the pace.
What is this?
9-10, 9-10.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, no! 9-10 do them dirty, Mongolian style. In the smoke, barrel to the belly, it's 12.
Such a number advantage. That was an audacious play immediately, but the fact he gets another in that situation, forget about it. Making a play to get them 12, one more round and a semi-final berth. Tyloo and Vitality watching on. That'll be our final match of the day coming up next. They'll know who their opponent
He's like checking his keyboard's working. He's like, yep, okay, left click.
And I'm sure Gravity's thinking the same.
You Roblox oof just dropped.
Hey. That one to the soundboard. Final timeout, final chance. Again, 3D Max. If you just had a better first half of play, it was your CT side. You've been trying as you might here on the T half, but it was always going to be an uphill battle.
Cosmetic or Cosmic. 4 consecutive on the T side, and look what they're coming in with. 3D Max. Elimination is calling. And for Mongols, the semi-finals. Nade, exposed, tracked, body down, zipped up. The body bag did Mazinho.
Oh, they're blocking each other there.
That's
Blitz and
awkward,
Senzu.
actually. Senzu stepping on his leader's toes. Leads to Gravity converting and actually clawing back that important kill. However, Mazinho's done well on ramp side. He says no one else home. It's going to be secret-centric. Smokes out the decon. And now he has the angle for the cross. Gravity going to make a move. I think he knows he has to. Off on the line. They confirm his presence. Now here comes Gravity. Oh, he missed his shot. Mazinho down. Hang on a second. Exercise and Gravity making a case.
Heading back up ramp, and the rotation right now is very vent-centric. Techno, though, you're going to catch sound cues.
He's hearing. Exercise loses the bomb. Techno hits it. Gravity, what can you do? Techno slips away, caught and plucked from the air as 3D Max are eliminated. It took all 3 maps, but the Mongols take the semi-final, take the quarter-final to the semi-final.
Yeah, well, look, their opening game against Gamer Legion, that was to really put through their paces today. They're going to be disappointed with the way that Inferno unfolded, but 3D Max, they rock up to this event.